where's our group?
Got ourselves a little Saturday market.
We have made it to Zagreb, Croatia, the capital of Croatia. We were in Croatia a few years ago and we only got to check out the coast. You know, that's what most popular here. Dubrovnik, Split, did some of the islands. There's some of the, boom, trams, hey. She was fanning and she was checking us out, okay? You witnessed. She was like, what are these people talking to themselves? Yeah, we even did some of the islands like Hvar and Vis. Vis is where they filmed Mamma Mia. Game of Thrones, man. Put Dubrovnik on the map on a whole new level. Yes.
But I will say it's gotten so touristy. I think our strategy this summer was like, let's not go there and feel, you know.
Middle of the summer, like at peak summer, probably best not to go there.
And actually right now Zagreb has been fairly empty because they've explained to us that most locals have actually left Zagreb and have gone to the coast to enjoy their summer there. So
we flipped roles.
Yeah, we thought we would outsmart them.
Tourists come here. This time we were like, we want to see the capital city. We've heard a lot of great things. And so far we have not been disappointed.
No.
It's super walkable. Public transport's super easy. Coffee shops are incredible.
People are super friendly.
Super friendly. Their English is fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. And really we have mainly this weekend to explore more of this place. So we want to try a few local dishes, maybe check out some local museums as well. There's a few kind of quirky, strange museums they have here.
Some of these are... We're gonna need these lights.
And first things first though, we always like to do a walking tour on our first day exploring, and that's what we're gonna do today. We booked it though for 5 p.m. only because it's been quite hot here. Like it gets up to like what, 85 in the middle of the day. Well, it's raining right before our walking tour, so hopefully it doesn't get canceled. I think we're just gonna suck it up and walk in the rain and just be damp and wet, and that's okay.
I don't know why I didn't bring my freaking rain jacket.
And we had an umbrella at the Airbnb. We don't use our mind, we don't use our brain sometimes. Okay, you ready?
Where's the tour guide going?
They're right behind the statue. Oh boy.
There's literally 2 people over there and
the whole crew is behind us. See, they're hiding.
Oh,
See right there.
so we're in the right place.
No, I don't know.
You ready for that to be us or what?
It's always the Asian groups that are like super prepared. They all have their umbrellas. I bet they even have their water shoes. They got their fins for snorkeling. They got everything on them, you know?
Bingo. Asians. They pack light, travel efficiently, and they got a thing for slip-on shoes. God love them.
That's racist.
We need to buy an umbrella.
Zagreb's emergency services have asked citizens to be patient as hundreds of calls for help came at once. 2 men died when a tree fell on them.
Well, the rain became too much for us, so we succumbed.
We're getting ourselves a Croatian umbrella. €8. It'll cover us both. Nice little souvenir. I thought I could make it last, but honestly, once my hair is so wet that I can't see through my eyes, it's just dripping down, you gotta make that decision.
All right, where's our group?
Oh, that is her. Because we're crazy.
What a day.
Yeah, sometimes we forget to check the weather. But one thing we don't forget to do is protect our personal information online, which is why we always use a VPN and are stoked to partner with Surfshark. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. It basically makes sure that our city, country, and download history aren't linked to our identities.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
And by changing our IP address, we do in fact get to go full Jason Bourne, undetected, under the radar, and better avoid getting hacked. Being on the move constantly, we work in coffee shops, airports, even on trains, and rely on our VPN to keep our information safe. Seriously, if you're connecting to public Wi-Fi at all, we think you should be using a VPN. Another big reason we use a VPN is to stream our favorite shows from other countries and regions. Surfshark's also one of the few VPN providers that allows you to use them on an unlimited amount of devices on one single account. We can use it on this, that, do that. So if you're interested and you want to try it out, click the link in our description below and use our code ONROLLTRAVEL to get an extra 3 months free. So this is the Sandcastle Square.
So we didn't luck out on the weather during our walking tour, but we can't let this freak storm slow us down. And for the sake of this video, we did in fact retrace our steps on a much more average summer's day to give you a better idea of what you can actually expect in Zagreb. I love these mugs. Oh wow, that's the best one we've had.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
And I just,
the presentation is really beautiful.
you
Look
know,
at
it's
that.
crazy. It's like, I love this like neighborhood vibe where everyone just sits outside. It's nice.
While most people visit Croatia for its stunning coastline, Zagreb is located inland, about 100 miles or 160 kilometers from the coast. This capital city has been inhabited for over 37 millennia. It's not a huge city, and the tram system is simple to use and runs 24 hours a day. But you could also just as easily get around purely on foot and live here no problem without a car. But when getting around, trams will definitely be most helpful. One thing we noticed right off the bat was that there's a lot of construction in the city, and it seems to be going through a revamp of some kind. Although we've been told the cathedral has had scaffolding on it for pretty much forever. And to save yourself those extra steps up the hill from the lower town to the upper town, get on what may be the cutest and world's shortest public transportation funicular. It runs on a 66-meter track, takes 64 seconds, goes every 10 minutes, and only costs 66 cents.
All right, we're getting in the shortest cable car ride of all time. I think it takes like, what, 60 seconds or something?
It says up to 90, but I think it takes 60 seconds.
Depending on how much, how big of a lunch everybody had on board, it can take close to 90 seconds. If people are intermittent fasting, closer to 60 seconds.
And
And if you're able to make it to the top of the funicular at noon, you'll be right next to Lorich Tower for the noontime cannon.
oh shit, that was loud! Woo! Happy New Year! Oh my god! That was good! I tried to have the exact time in front of me so I wouldn't jump so much, but nevertheless.
Are your eardrums ringing? Because I'm glad I stood further away because that was way louder than I thought it was going to be.
No, that was good. And by the way, there's definitely little pieces of black stuff everywhere.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I feel some in my eye right now, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, pretty sound. We are now heading to Museum of Broken Relationships, Maven. Hey, if things don't work out between us, we'll just come here. We'll give some of our items here.
I'll bring you a wig. What? Hot as hell in here though.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, we gotta get that AC going.
When a relationship ends, what do you do with an object that meant something to the both of you? Do you throw it away, hoard it, let it be a painful or joyful reminder of the times that are no more? Or, another available option is just to donate it to the Museum of Broken Relationships in Zagreb. This museum gets objects from all over the world, tagged with a unique story of why each person donated it and the significance of that object. Some stories are hilarious, others are tragic, some are just weird.
Dude, this person would create voodoo dolls out of the clothing of past lovers because that's their way to cope with their abandonment issues.
Whatever story you resonate with, you're guaranteed to have a meaningful time here.
Okay, that museum was awesome. And it's so cool they decided to collect all these objects of people's stories. I felt like it was super well done.
Yeah, that was definitely a museum worth going to compared to that hangover museum.
Drink, hang out, drunk, blackout, hangover, repeat. Oh, this is weird.
Is it open?
Ooh, it smells like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean. You know that little musty smell? Okay, so I didn't know it was gonna be like this. So I guess we go from room to room, bar to bar, and then we're gonna end up going through like a blackout area where we're gonna need these lights. Entering the blackout room. Alright. This is just weird. Honestly, I think it's kind of a ripoff.
The hangover museum makes this one look like the freaking Louvre. Okay? Because That other one was ghetto.
Yeah,
it felt like a legit museum. It was air conditioned, and every story was like tastefully curated. It wasn't some bull crap. Whereas the other one felt a little thrown together.
All right, we are walking on over to Broom 44 to get some brunch. It is Sunday, feeling a brunch vibe, and most locals that we've talked to that have given us some recommendations, they've all mentioned this place has the best coffee and the best food. So, you in, Nathan?
I'm ready to eat.
Spicy. This is beet, carrot, ginger, and apple. Oh, wow. Omelet, mushrooms, some feta cheese, salad.
Perfect.
We got these mushroom, what are they?
Strudel. They call it a
Strudel.
mushroom strudel.
Which doesn't look like a strudel.
But I'm obsessed with mushrooms, and this looks fabulous. And this thing right here,
Yes, go
I'm gonna
ahead.
put the nose back on. Okay.
Oh my God.
Boom, popped off.
You got puff pastry flaking everywhere, dude.
Pastruk. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And this is walnuts and honey. Okay, there you go.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Everyone recommends if you want strudel in Zagreb, come to strudel. Supposedly it's like dough mixed with cottage cheese, and they gratinate it, so they like put it in the oven, I think, and get that surface layer kind of burnt and melted.
I got the walnut and honey, and Nathan got the truffle piece, which is the traditional way, but they just add truffle to it. I'm excited. I'm so hungry right now.
So first off, this thing right here, no touchy. It burns. It's very, very hot. Dude, this smells so truffly.
So, I always suggest people to
It's gonna be so hot, huh?
It's very hot. Patience is a virtue.
Oh my God, this is calling my name. I'm freaking out. I mean, it has to be insane.
Very rich. It like melts in your mouth instantly. The dough, I love the texture of the cottage cheese. It's like very herby. It's not too truffly either. It's a hearty meal, but you know, when you walk around the city and you go on a walking tour, you earn this.
Nicely done.
Yeah, bud.
All right. Late as a grip. First flight in a long time.